DIY.
DIYers, would you believe that it has been almost a year since the song that I feel like I forgot the easiest dropped? That being specifically J. Cole's 7-minute drill diss song that was obviously a response to the Kendrick Lamar Like That verse. There's a lot of things about this song that I don't remember, and I'm not even trying to be funny. Everything happened so fast. And a year ago, this is when all of this was going down. With that said, though, what's up, Papa Bear? With that said, though, I'm very curious about how some of these things aged. Obviously, an apology followed this one, but I'm very curious about how this thing aged and whether there's things that maybe I missed while being in the midst of excitement. So let's go ahead and revisit 7-minute drill. And then after this, I want to compare it to my reaction from last year because obviously we documented everything. But once again, this was found on the Might Delete Later project by J. Cole. Let's hear it. Already hate it. All right, we're done here. I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
Yeah. Turn it up. Yeah, turn the vocal up. Light work, like it's PWC. It's a cold world. Keep the heat under your seat. I got a phone call. They say that somebody dissing. You want some attention. It come with extensions. My dog like say the word. He on bullshit. He itching. I'm putting so much work in these streets. He got pension. I told him chill out. How I look having henchmen. If shots get to popping, I'm the one doing the clinching.
I got a question about this first page. I know we setting the table here as a rapper. We setting the table, right? He said the delivery elite though. That's what Deleta said. You're right. I know your Uncle Elroy said I was the type of nigga that when I rap, I wouldn't focus on words. Yeah, you're right. That's what I said. But okay, look. Delete it. Yes. The interesting way to start it. Straight to gunplay. I wonder why he defaulted there. Light work like it's PWC. It's a cold world. Keep the heat under your seat. I got a phone call. They say that somebody dissing. Nigga, that's what we here for. What you mean somebody? Oh, you gonna get to that? Okay, cool. You want some attention? What you mean? Wasn't you the one that came up with the big three? Okay, it comes. I know you're not supposed to take things in a literal sense. Let me just say that for a second. I understand that, but it's just funny looking at this now. You want some attention and come with extensions. My dog like say the word. He on bullshit. He itching. Done put in so much work in these streets. He got a pension. I told him to chill out. How I look having henchmen. If shots get to popping, I'm the one that do the clinching. Let him cook. Let him cook.
How I look having henchmen. If shots get to popping, I'm the one doing the clinching. I came up in the Ville, so I'm good when it's tension. He still doing shows, but fell off like the Simpsons.
There's a part of me that there's a huge J. Cole fan inside of my heart that just died reading this again. Y'all about to make me pack out Cole again. Well, delete it. It's the 1 year anniversary. Go ahead. We're expecting it. This hurts. I'm mad all over again. I'm mad again too. I came up in the Ville, so I'm good with it when it's tension. He doing shows, but fell off like the Simpsons. I expect DC Young Fly to say some shit like this on what the fuck is it? The shit Wildin' Out. But he just setting it up. This make me even more angry about the apology now a year later. But let's keep it going. Let's keep it going.
Your first shit was classic, your last shit was tragic. Your second shit put niggas to sleep, but they gassed it. Your third shit was massive, and that was your prime. I was trailing right behind.
That didn't age too well. Oh boy, that nigga Kendrick showed everybody a magic trick, didn't he? He showed everybody a magic trick, didn't he? Oh, that was my prime. Oh boy. Your first shit was classic. Your last shit was tragic. So your first shit was Good Kid, Mad City. Your last shit was tragic. That was Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. Okay. Your second shit put niggas to sleep. Is that the Pimp a Butterfly? But they gassed it. Your third shit was massive. That was Damn. Okay, and that was your prime. Cole been around since before the actual albums. Like Cole been around. They got a whole ass mixtape that I heard songs off of at Magic Disc Store in Carson. J. Cole noticed other projects. I'm going back. I remember this one theory I had from last year. I still think that Drake gave him these talking points.
Somebody gonna have to tell the truth, and I'm gonna tell it.
Hey, Crody, did you listen to that Kendrick Like That song? What'd you think about it? Talking spicy, huh? Anyways, you gonna get at him? Are you gonna get at him? Mind you, he tried to copy To Pimp a Butterfly with For Your Eyes Only. Boo this man. Tomatoes! Tomato! These are Drake talking points because he repeated them. These are Drake talking points. I still feel like they had a conversation and he was like, yeah, that's the angle I probably will go with, huh? Yeah, Crody, that's definitely the angle. Like everybody was talking about how Mr. Morale was just such a sleep. It was just a sleep fest. Sleep fest. Sleep fest. I think he was testing out what was going to actually land for the people through J. Cole. That's just my foil brain. Don't worry about it. I'm doing this right now. I'm connecting dots. Don't worry about it. That was in a group chat. Like, what you going to say? Hey, cousin. Hold on. Wait. You know what's crazy, cousin? I almost hit you, but I wanted to give you your piece. I'm about to flip this whole thing on his head. I want, cousin, you gonna come join me? Cousin, you down to come join me? I'll turn this stream off and do it again. You down to come join me, cousin? I'll do this whole reaction over again. I'll make this video private. Cousin, you gonna come join me? Oh my God, I'm not dressed. Okay, I'm sorry. If you need time, I could talk shit for a few hours. I could talk shit for a few, but I hit up Big Zoe and I was gonna hit up, and I for sure was gonna hit you up too. But I was like, I'm not gonna bother her. I was like, I know there's a lot of stuff going on right now. But shit, Big Zoe and Moni want to come join me? Because I don't think it's gonna get any better. I think it's about to get worse. Let's do push-ups. Okay, let's do push-ups. Okay. Okay, no worries. Let's do push-ups on Saturday. Say less. All right, back to this. Good God. I had to ask. Oh my Lord. Here we go. Why he do this? Where is deleted? Deleted don't be, look. I don't be bothering deleted. Deleted over there in the lab right now. I ain't bothering deleted like that. He said, I came up in a veil, so I'm good when it's tension. He still doing shows, but fell off like The Simpsons. Your first shit was classic. Yo, don't you ever call my shit a classic. We in the middle of a battle. You let me know this whole shit has been a sham. Don't you compliment me. During the battle. Oh my goodness. She said the third shit was massive and that was your prime. Well, I was trailing right behind and I just now hit mine.
And I just now hit mine. Now I'm front of the line with a comfortable lead. How ironic, soon as I got it, now he wants something with me. Well, he caught me at the perfect time. Jump up and see where I got here off of bars, not no controversy.
This shit is hurting my soul. I regret doing this already. There's really no purpose. This shit, oh buddy. I really have questions that I would genuinely love to ask Cole if I've given the opportunity of like, what was the energy behind even doing it? If you were half-hearted in the conversation, because it kind of felt like You know what I'm saying? Like, now that I think about it and how everything transpired, he still came in second place. But I'm looking at this. This don't sound like somebody who want to battle somebody. It sounds like somebody that's like, do I have to drink? Won't you do it, Drake? Aubrey tricked him into it. I will hold that. I will hold that forever. Because the way that Port Antonio sounded like, it sounded like they might have been in some kind of contact. And then when he apologized, Drake was like, you're cut off. You hear me? You're cut off. That's what I kind of get the idea. I don't know these folks like that, though. Let's continue, though. This hurts my soul.
Funny thing about it, bitch, I don't even want the prestige. Fuck the grand.
Oh, that nigga, bitch. What? Fucking thing about it, bitch. That's crazy. I don't even want the prestige. Fuck the Grammys.
Cause them crackers ain't never done nothing for me. Whole slugs took my nigga soul. Drugs took another one. A rap beef ain't realer than the shit I seen in Cumberland. He averaging one hard verse like every 30 months or something. If he wasn't dissing, then we wouldn't be discussing.
How insane is that? How insane is that? He low-key, like, we need to give him more credit for predicting the future the wrong way.
Somebody gonna have to tell the truth, and I'm gonna tell it.
He involved the Grammys, and he involved hard verses. Now, whenever you hear a new verse from Kendrick, it seems like, especially our space of content, just stops. Everybody talks about it. Those who don't like him, those who do like him. It don't matter how good the verse is in their eyes. Everybody's going to talk about it because it is a moment. Imagine that. Funny thing about it, bitch, I don't even want the prestige. Fuck the Grammys. He did fuck them up. Because them crackers ain't never done nothing for me. Ho. Slugs took my nigga's soul. Drugs took another one. The rap beef ain't realer than shit I seen in Cumberland. He averaging one hard verse like every 30 months or something. I feel like a time traveler. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't fucking do it. He gonna have a lot of verses coming up soon. Oh shit. He got a lot of verses coming up soon. He got a lot of verses coming up soon. I repeat, this is pissing me all off over again. It is, Spartan. It's got me pissed off too. Oh my goodness. That man got a lot of verses coming. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. I feel like Marty McFly. Oh, it's getting crazy. Where do you see what's gonna happen next? Oh shit. But he still submitted to the Grammys though. Did he really? Oh man. Oh man. Keep it going.
Don't make me have to smoke this nigga cause I fuck with him. But push come to shove on this mic, I will humble him. I'm Nino with this thing, this that New Jack City meme. Yeah, I'm aiming at G-Money, crying tears before I bust it.
Okay. He averaging one hard verse like every 30 months or something. If he wasn't dissing, then we wouldn't be discussing them. I get it. You don't take these things in a literal sense. It's like if I'm playing a boxing game or a UFC game on Xbox versus the homie, and I say I'll beat your ass, I ain't really beat your ass like that in real life. We just sparring. This is just, you know what I'm saying? Like elite lyricists versus elite lyricists. And so a lot of things will be said, even like in battle rap. A lot of things are said that don't really have any factual pew head ass. Come on, Big Zo. I gotta live here. I gotta live here. I ain't never hog tie nobody. He said if he wasn't dissing, then we wouldn't be discussing him. He ain't said nothing and people still discussing him.
Somebody gonna have to tell the truth, and I'm gonna tell it.
I revisited that interview that he had with Ebro, and there was a lot of like gems. I felt like I walked away from there and I don't know anything more about the battle than before it. Do you know that 98% of rappers, how they would have been still bragging about the shit that they did to Drake? Do you know that people would have been going on podcast tours right now? Yeah, I did it. Yeah, I did that shit. I did that nigga in. You know what I did? I was like, I think when you stand next to Texas Ray, you see two bad bitches. I would be bragging about all that shit. I was like, and then I was like, what is it, the breeze? This nigga ain't said nothing. He ain't said nothing. We've been doing all the talking for him. if he wasn't dissing, then we wouldn't be discussing him. So I wonder how much of this is stuff that he actually stood by a year ago. Like, did he really feel like that? You feel me? Like, did he really feel like, I mean, like, truth be told, niggas only drop a hard verse every 30 seconds. And Drake's like, yeah, for real. Yeah, fucking Crody. I'm starting to believe that you actually know how to hog tie somebody. Well, I didn't age well, did it? Lord, don't make me have to smoke this nigga because I fuck with him. Talk about that man like a rabid dog. But push come to shove on this mic, I will humble him. I'll see what you did there. Sit down, be humble. Okay, I'll see what you did there. I'm Nino with this thing. This that New Jack City meme. Yeah, I'm aiming at G Money, crying tears before I bust at him. Think about that image. Wesley Snipes crying before he shoot his homie. I don't really want to do this shit. I don't really want to do it. And then to apologize is crazy. That's a crazy turn of events. Oh my goodness. Keep it going.
Light work, like it's PWC. It's a cold world. Keep the heat under your seat. I got a phone call. They say that somebody dissing. You want some attention. It come with extensions. My dog like say the word. He on bullshit. He itching. I'm putting so much work in these streets. He got pension. I told him chill out. How I look having henchmen. If shots get to popping, I'm the one doing the conductor.
Wait a minute. I don't remember this. What is Conductor's issue? What the fuck is, I was so into, I wasn't thinking about it, Conductor at this time. I remember that he produced the second half, but I just thought about like, Conductor's been a part of the 7-Minute Drill. Conductor did the Joey Badass, the Ruler's Back. Conductor did that Fighting Irish freestyle with Drake. What's going on with you, bro? Somebody derail your train? Why the fuck the conductor mad? You see what I did there? Somebody dropped your train. What the fuck happened? Why I've never seen a producer so angry that he gives anybody who might be an op a beat. How aggressive is that? Heard you got an issue with Drake. You need some beats. That shit tickles me. I see things are heating up between you and Drake. You need some beats. Just say the word, I'll fucking do it. I'll fucking send you beats. That's crazy right now. Just thinking about that. That's fucking insane. Yeah. I got those beats on me if you need it. That's crazy. This beat is hard. Don't even get twisted.
I got mixed feelings about these fucking rap niggas. It's over for that cap, the official cap pillars 2-6. We don't act niggas, we get at niggas. Shoot a nigga lights out. Yeah, my dog, stat fillers, stat stuffers, triple double, get your ass black duffel. Body bag, body bag, body bag. Cold world, your instructor for Pilates class. Get a nigga stretched if I feel a disrespect. Your arms might be too short to box with the God who live his life without the pressures of a constant facade. I pray for peace, but if a nigga sees these positive vibes, a Falcon 9 inside my pocket, bitch, this rocket gon' fly. Now it's popping outside like the top of July. My text flooded with the hunger for a toxic reply. I'm hesitant, I love my brother, but I'm not gonna lie. I'm powered up for real, that shit would feel like swatting a fly. Four albums in 12 years, nigga, I can divide. Shit, if this is what you want, I'm indulging in violence. Put pictures in my home, aim the chrome at your eyelids. Fly pebbles at your dome, we the Stone Temple pilots. This is merely a...
Why is the man that made, what's the name of that damn, what's the name of that damn, what is it, KOD? Why is the man that made KOD, why the first thing he resort to in the middle of a beef is gun bars? Why is I really have a question about that. I'm not even trying to clown. Why is it so many gun bars in this? I think KOD was amazing because KOD was a prophetic lesson to the kids who were rapping a certain way that their time is going to come to an end. And he was right about that. I know Cole loves gun bars, but in this one, they was amped up. I didn't realize how many gun references was in this one. That's kind of dangerous. Why? I enjoyed KOD. I did. I love KOD. I thought that was him finding, like, he was showing that even at this age, he could rap in a way that the youth would be more receptive to how they're rapping, but then even add like lessons within it. That's my favorite Cole right there. That and Forest Hills. Some of my favorite, right? But damn it, it's cause like the thing about it is like, I wonder, tell me, for those of you that are J. Cole fans, does he do all these gun references in his own, like I'm the best rapper type raps? I think maybe I just block it out when it's certain type of rappers. No disrespect. When it's certain type of rappers, I just kind of block it out mentally. He does? Okay. Well, there it is. There it is. Most rappers use gun bars, even Kenny. No, I know for sure he uses it. Yeah, that's interesting. That's interesting. It just felt like it was an extra emphasis on it. It's crazy. Like I said, I know we don't take these in a literal sense, but I know as a rapper, when you write stuff down, there's a part of you that is still very much connected to, is this what I want to represent in terms of the current mindset that I'm in, the current energy that I'm on? It's an interesting angle.
Warning shot, the back niggas down, back in the town where they whipping, working, traffic in pounds. My jack jumping bout a rapper, making blasphemous sounds. Switching sides like the tassel on the cap and the gown. I'm fully loaded, nigga, I can drop 2 classics right now. Let me chill out, man.
Conductor.
Fall off on the way, nigga.
Well. 1 year later, he still ain't dropped the fall off. It's coming. It's coming. I don't think that's it. I don't think that's what he meant. Boy, oh boy. Well, I'd say Sun-Kissed Music, you said that was cap. The fall off still isn't here. I'd say there's been events over the last year that might have delayed some things.
Somebody gonna have to tell the truth, and I'm gonna tell it.
No surprises there. There are some events that might have delayed plans. I'm honestly, I didn't remember it being as broad as it was lyrically. In a moment, I think we had been so used to people not being direct in terms of the subs they threw, that this felt like a lot more direct than what it did. And it felt a lot more direct in the moment. Now that I listen to this, I'm like, this reminds me of when you see somebody jump in a battle rap arena. I'll give you an example. After, obviously, Cassidy has a history in battle rap, and then he went and became a full-time artist and then came back. One of the first issues I had with the first battle from a viewer standpoint was that it felt like a lot of the bars were so broad, you could put any name on them, and it didn't feel like you were necessarily battling the person in front of you. And I feel like when I listen to this, it's like outside of the references to the album, the duration between verses, it didn't feel like it was a lot of direct bars how I remembered it. We waited, 12 years for D'Angelo? He'll get to it when he gets to it. I agree. Oh, my goodness. Okay, well, obviously, now it makes the apology like, was it even necessary? Was it even necessary? What did he say do you guys think he said anything that was worth apologizing for? Nope, no, it wasn't. The apology was necessary. 7-minute drill was weak as fuck. Chill. Hey, chill, Sid. Play the apology. He was scared. Nah, look. I think Schoolboy Q gave him some solid advice. And you know what's crazy? Before the apology happened, I was watching in this very room. I was watching on the projector the Dreamville show, and I saw Schoolboy Q's performance, and I said, "Interesting. I didn't know Schoolboy Q was performing on this." And I said, "I wonder if him and J. Cole had a conversation at some point, because I know artists of that magnitude coming to his festival, he's going to see him at some point during that day." I was like, "I wonder what happened." Well, we would go on to find out that he told him, like, "Nah, you might want to sit this one out. Kendrick's on some other timing." Now, the decision, I believe he apologized for coming half-heartedly serious. I could see that. His apology to save his life. You say, Kendrick on the way? What you say he said? Oh, no. He said, you doing what? He got how many? You said 10 stocks in stock? Oh. Nah, that's cool. It's cool. I'll dead this shit tonight. In the grandest way that I can think of. My bag, big bro. You know what? My bad. All right, let's play this apology then. Let's play this apology. Now that we have this, we got a different context now. Let's see. J. Cole apology. Actually, before we do that, I want to see some of my thoughts in the moment. See whether I was gassing some shit. Let me see. Let's see. I want to see if I was gassing some shit. Let me see how much it held up. Boy, oh boy, I want to see. Feel free to fire me up if I'm over here lying. Let's see.
Use this as a reference so I don't get flagged, but damn it. J. Cole ain't no schlum. J. Cole is just as much a part of this lyricism culture as anybody else, and you will not just dog walk a J. Cole. J. Cole responded with the response on a new project that he just released called Might Delete Later. In this article here on Rolling Stone, it says J. Cole brought a knife to a gunfight on...
I'm so glad y'all don't want these damn edits no more.
Somebody gonna have to tell the truth, and I'm gonna tell
All them fucking Mr. B sound effects used to take so damn long. For 2,000 views, I'm so glad that y'all let me just get you the stories.
7-minute drill, which is the name of the actual song. We're going to describe what that may mean as well in some other clips I got for you. Cole didn't spend the whole song on Kendrick, but threw what he deemed a warning shot at his one-time friend. He employed Jay-Z's takeover tactics, summing up Kendrick's catalog. That was the angle that he chose to attack Kendrick. Okay. And he goes on the quote and says, your first shit was classic, your last shit was tragic, your second shit put niggas asleep, but they gassed it, your third shit was massive, and that was your prime. I was trailing right behind, and I just now hit mine.
No.
Cole also criticized Kendrick's sparse release schedule. He averaging one hard verse like every 30 months or something. If he wasn't dissing, we wouldn't be discussing them. Which is kind of weird because the Big Three conversation has been brought up multiple times over the years by J. Cole, most recently on First Person Shooter with Drake. So somebody talking about him. But then he walked back the vitriol, also...
Yep, I'm still an asshole. Yep. 1 year later. No growth. No growth at all. Still the asshole. On brand. Did nothing change. Proud of you, Curtis. I know you got a weird take. I know you got a crazy take in here somewhere.
Don't make me have to smoke this nigga because I fuck with him. That's a weird thing to say in a diss. I mean, and we know it's not a personal. Growth is
overrated. It's crazy.
Homies sparring. You assume to be homies, right? Just sparring. We having a lyrical sparring. We just, you know what I'm saying? Like we playing 2K right now. We just lyricists. We just going back and forth. So it ain't nothing personal. I do feel like that Drake one is a little bit more personal, but that's neither here nor there. And on the track's second beat, because it was a transition in that beat, produced by T-Minus and conductor Williams, he admits, I'm hesitant. I love my brother, but I'm not gonna lie. I'm powered up for real. That shit would feel like swatting a fly. Okay, so I want to draw your attention first of all to some possible theories of why he called it 7-minute drill, because it's only a 3-minute song. Well, his manager, Ibrahim,
let's see if this goes anywhere else. Looks like I pretty much Yeah, ain't nothing changed. Ain't nothing changed. Ain't nothing changed. Ain't nothing changed. Not a motherfucking bit. Okay, well, 1 year later, how about we end this video off with some of your responses? An asshole with fresh New Balances and a GNX remix track that played on the radio. Growth indeed.
Somebody gonna have to tell the truth, and I'm gonna tell it.
Tight shit. Tight shit. Isn't that crazy? A year later, I'd be sitting. I had no idea. Look at this young Kurt. Ain't nothing too young. It's just he's still 39. A year later, I'll be sitting down with Punch for an interview. Isn't that crazy? But continue. Give me some of your thoughts now. Give me some of your takes after seeing this shit now. Do you think it? How about this? Let's do a poll real quick. Let's do a poll on this very question that I have for you. After sitting with this song, I have a question for you. Did it age better or worse than what you remembered? Better? Worse? Did 7-minute drill age? 1 year later, did 7-minute drill age better or worse? Feel free to vote right there while I look for your hot takes. J. Cole missed an opportunity. Now he watching K-Dot win from the Forest Hills drive roof. Don't you call him Squidward. That is not funny. That is not funny. Needing exactly the same option. I'll use your worse is exactly the same, because if it's exactly the same a year later, I think that's worse. My views definitely haven't changed since 7-minute drill, says Twizzo drop. I really thought his response was mid. He failed his hip hop fans when responding to Kendrick. I mean, wasn't that supposed to be a warning shot? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how a year later and he's free of ketchup on tacos. Don't you tell that lie. Don't tell that lie. By the time I heard the song, he retracted it, so it really never meant anything. Oh, boy. Oh, man. Not 95%. Jesus. 95% of people said it aged worse. Well, he shot himself with this warning shot. Still waters run deep. I rated that song PTSU. Pack that shit up.
Somebody gonna have to tell the truth.
Leave him alone. Leave him alone. Man. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm really sitting here remembering a song that was a lot more direct than what it was. But I listened to that and that feels like the kitty gloves are still on there. And I get it. That's a weird place to be, and that's your homie. But let's just say this was a real physical friendly fade. A real physical friendly fade. Do you want to be the one that get hit to figure out we really using all of our strength? Do you want to get hit to figure out we using all of our strength? Hey, bro, let's put the gloves on. Let's go fight, man. I got to get this aggression out, bro. Real quick, tight shit. All right, cool, man. Let's go, man. What we doing? Do you really want to figure out, the hard way? Hit you with the Ali. Boom, rope-a-dope. Do you really want to find out that way? I never played Bloody Knuckles. 7-minute drill alternative title. I need a battle a bit to solidify my legacy. You know what that's like? That's like if LeBron jumped into the dunk contest right now. Don't do it. we wanted it to happen when you were really like at the top of your athletic peak. You jumping it now when your life has changed, your lifestyle has changed, even the style of your game has changed. It'll piss us off just so you could be like, gotta add that to the legacy. No, Mr. James, don't do that. Don't do that. I ain't never hog-tied nobody. Cole only retracted 7-Minute Drill when he learned people didn't like the song. You think that's really what it was? You think that's what it was? I don't remember I wasn't really watching other reaction channels at that time because I was still learning the space. You think what was the general point of view? Were people like not liking it when it first dropped? It sounded half-hearted. I have heard that mentioned a few times. The reactions were really bad. Yeah. Damn. J. Cole got a link with Erykah Badu and Jhené Aiko and what? And Sage. And Sound Cleanse the softness off them. Chill. You should react to Jalape's breakdown on this topic. I think I will. But let me make sure that I get this video done so that I can chop it down and come back to it. Oh my goodness. What's up, Blazing? I love Cole's technical ability, but I can't listen to his brags because he doesn't stand on and for most of what he talks about. Yeah, it does take a bit of the steam out of it, right? Like imagine Ja Morant, one of the highest. There is no doubt about his athletic ability. He said straight up, yo, they say, who you want to dunk on and you feel like you accomplished something? I want to dunk on Bron. I want to dunk on this person. Imagine him getting in the dunk contest and he does nothing with it. He's in there doing dunks that are like not even his in-game dunks are better than the dunks he does in this contest. We would look at him like, you mean to tell me he's been bragging about how he's one of the highest flyers in the game. And when it's time for it, you were like, laying the ball up and shit. At the time, Cole fans were gassing it. Well, Spartan, isn't that what they supposed to do? Isn't that what they supposed to do? You got to ride for your guy. I really feel like Cole, the way Cole did Pie, to contrast this, because I said that I was going to hit this off with a positivity sandwich, since y'all don't want to end on negativity. That's fine. This same song is on the project. What him, Daylight, and Absol did on this. I just want to know why we didn't get this Cole for 7-Minute Drill.
Is it a room full of mirrors or a room full of motion?
This is the Cole that we needed.
Shout out to Zordon. If you know, you know. Yo. Hey. Man. The criteria for this tears just to open pride. Hoping cries, but soaking I drop the unprovoking crimes. Pray to the heaven God with no disguise. We roll the dice and hope the soul will tie. Reap the fruit with no bow tie. Sensitive Pisces still thugging, baby, ain't afraid to cry. Skinny Biggie, lenses tinted, ain't got no lazy eye. Heart of gold, almost sold it in Saudi Arabia. Quill told me the cloud.
Is it an understatement to say that Cole just didn't have a strategy? Is that understatement of the year to say that just Cole just didn't have a strategy? And maybe he was overthinking it? Because my question is, why not just go in there and rap? I'm listening to this right now and that thought came to me. He didn't have a strategy. I think he panicked. I think so too. They had no angles to go at Kendrick with. That's why I'm surprised he didn't just say, all right, cool, no angles, friendly fade, let's just rap. I wonder how many of these artists are considering all the other factors outside of just lyrical combat. Damn, like, I seen the way that shit played out with Drake and Meek and shit got to get a little personal. But then also, too, like, you got to bar up because he didn't give you the kind of bars he gave you on this one. We haven't even got to his verse yet. I just thought about that as I listened to this. I'm like, you fully did it on the same project.
Ain't real. God gotta paint the sky. So I'm a student of Sophia Stewart. The Matrix ain't a lie.
Tainted gods fall from the sky. Tie an inception. When you wake inside this drink, you a weapon. Step in the cipher. Know the beef real. Your life at stake. Ages with each meal.
Real estate of
This
mine.
nigga
You
sold.
need equity? Let the beat build. Poison in my cup. I need the refill. I feel it in my gut. You niggas meek still. I inherit the earth. Like 3 wise men pulled up to cherish my birth. They placed me in the manger, wasn't that major at first. But what a mess I leave, I'm the savior.
At work,
I ain't saying I'm Jesus.
got the job of the Messiah. Ty and Job, we block all devils. Get y'all shovels. Can you dig it?
We gon' riot if y'all pick it.
Sign of danger. Oh, we anger from our past. Can't get past that. We the last batch in the cause installed. We got black facts.
Grow a spinal cord or backtrack. The homies call me Batman, I'm the African Ben Affleck. Publishing some other shit like it's something up with ASCAP. It's training day, don't get your ass capped. Givenchy snapback with the rhinestones, you ain't never had that.
Come on.
Was that Saks Fifth with dough? That's a double entendre. Everything I say is dope. Is this a microphone or a contra? Bands in my pocket.
See what they told Malcolm X to do with his hands.
That shit was out of pocket.
Picked up shotguns that came in handy. Wasn't no plan B. Kid gone. Who could fuck with them? Knew them shots would muzzle them.
Come on.
Blocks would puzzle them.
Lego stupid because of them.
Shells falling like Nephilim.
Gilgamesh, who could fuck with them?
Nigga.
Oh, y'all thought we was done with them? Y'all must be stupid. We finna go dumb on them. Just keep your ears open like Dumbo and them.
Good luck to them, it's up for them. Piece of the pie edge, we gon' crumble them. 314 on a guy head when we rumble them.
No second thought, that's enough for them. You gotta chill.
Based upon the timing that Daylight shared with us, I wonder if this was also, I wonder how much of a strategy this played into 7-minute drill. Since we're on that topic, I wonder how much of this played into 7-minute drill. And if he said, damn, trying to go for the internet points, trying to go for the shit that people gonna get a little controversy on, that's not going to display what I'm fully capable of doing. I wonder if there was more incentive for him to show off this side because the other song didn't do it, and he knew that was going to be the story of this project. Yeah, Solo murdered this. Insane.
Oh man, I wish it was the rain. Damn. You gotta reach out to them.
Prayer hands for the land where they spraying pellets and turning your mans to an angelic being and freeing him from this cramped hellish hole. The weather's cold from jealous souls that fan fellas. I dance as well as Chris Breezy when the bullets start straying careless. I won't let them Swiss cheese me, got plans that I can't fail at. Seen plenty bodies trembling, resembling Cam Reddish, so full of potential but never given a real chance to develop my hand. And
If he did this in 7-minute drill, what kind of conversation are we having today?
Somebody gonna have to tell
If he did this in 7-minute drill, ladies and gentlemen, what kind of conversation are we having today? Whether they're direct or not, what kind of conversation are we having today if he does this on 7-minute drill? If he doesn't try to go for a beat that's going to get people who are just like casual hip hop listeners who need a hard beat. You think it's the same, Miss Rec, to you? Interesting. Zone Fanfix is a better one. I honestly feel like this could have changed the conversation, and also too, this is exactly what Kendrick gave Drake the opportunity to have, a friendly fade. The other one sound like he was, I don't know. Like I feel like this would have made it more interesting because at least we know, like, how can I put this? You ever see that show on Food Network where the whole purpose of the show is to try to figure out who's not actually a chef? You ever watch that show and then see how certain people just have habits that are just common amongst professional chefs, and the other one is just kind of like this subtly bumbling fool who's out of their element. I look at that bumbling fool as Drake. I think that if you had a different alternative universe where J. Cole is doing this shit right here on Pi with Kendrick, that's a side battle and a side mission that goes into a completely different direction, and Cole still is able to walk out of there and say, no, that's not a personal thing with me and Kendrick. This is just some bars. That shit with Drake, though, I think that shit was, he knew he was going to violate. He was already planning to go that direction. That'll be interesting to hear this shit, though, in that context.
Develops the pen. These ain't fan letters I craft. His album dropped, it was trash. I literate like I can't spell it. Is you a demon or is that demeanor for the gram? Tell us, they plead the fifth. I'm seeing hints of a trans fella. In cancel culture's vicinity, he's no killer, trust me. Beneath his chosen identity, there is still a pussy, period. Blood spilling monthly, rather weekly, as a myriad of bodies drop. Where bricks get karate chopped to maximize the dojo. Comprende, I wonder will my friend.
He even sounds more, he sounds much more like, he sounds hungrier here. That nigga sounds hungrier here. Now I really get the narrative. I understand why I felt that way, where he felt so like, I don't really want to do this, which led to my narrative of, oh, it must have been Drake that was like encouraging that shit. This shit right here is insane still.
Make it past the pearly gates so we could kick it, but based on what their sins say, probably not. Hit lick after lick like a lollipop. You niggas take a lie detect, the polygraph will probably pop. You know my zone, I live here at the top. Right now I'm home alone, Macaulay caught. I keep the shotty cocked in case somebody plot to rob me of this godly spot. Jermaine Monstrous, like that nigga off Jumanji, they know how he rock.
Homie, you're nice.
I done caught, I should probably stop. Nah, fuck that, I willingly venture into a den full of lions on some killer be sent to a funeral home facility to test my ability with this thrilling agenda. But it's hard to meet my match when my raps ain't really that tender. Since birth, the kid knew his worth. Never wallowed in sorrow. The game he dispersed in these verses bring a gilly potential, a milli from pencils. Never will my ability cripple. Now please, hold your L like you guarding Philly's young center. Quick to leave a chick curb. It's only one of me, but bet it's like 6 hers. In my mobile device, you feel the motive in these quotables, right? Cole is the nicest, but ain't shit about these vocals. Polite, focusing like bifocals while I'm walking on tight ropes from a height.
If he rapped this same verse and this was the Kendrick diss, do you think that? I'm sorry, you soft. If you gotta be soft. If you hear this shit and you think like, nah, bro was coming at me a little bit too personally. Nigga, I hear this and I get excited. Right? That's like me being in a cipher. Oh, I forgot. Niggas ain't been in ciphers. Okay, never mind. Shut up. You aging yourself. I get it now. When I see somebody doing this shit in a cipher, that shit makes me want to go do something even better than that. It makes me want to step my shit up. I see that shit and I'm like, yeah, let's fucking go. Yeah, okay. All right, cool. When I hear the homie verse back and he's recording a verse and I'm in the studio, and I'm scratching shit out and I'm like, all right, nope, I gotta come harder than that. Gotta be better than that. That shit is exciting to people who love to compete. It's exciting to people who want to become the best version of themselves. It's the shit that drove a Kobe Bryant to do what he does. It's the mama mentality of like, oh, I'm going to outdo myself from before or yesterday. This shit right here, if he would have made this, I think this is a different situation. Who had a better verse, Solo or Cole? Solo. Not even a question. Not even a fucking question to me. I think what's missing for me with Cole on this one is that these are all professionals. Let's not get it twisted. These are all professionals that rap a hell of a lot better than I do. But I can hear the smirk that Solo was rapping with as he lands on these lines that you may or may not get. And it's like he'll say this shit and he'll just like casually move on to the next thing. I feel like J. Cole is more like, let's equate this to a to a slam dunk contest for anybody who's ever watched it. To me, Cole is Vince Carter. Vince Carter took his ass in a basketball court and jumped up in the fucking air and put his elbow in the rim and then got off the rim and was like, to me, that's the way that Ab Soul raps. When I listen to J. Cole is more so like Jason Richardson. He gonna give you that crazy ass dunk and he gonna look at you and make sure you saw what he did. Daylight feels like much more, what's old boy's name that plays for the Nuggets that kept losing the damn, I wouldn't say he's losing, but what's old boy's name? I would make a combination of, what's that battle that, what is the dunk contest that kept happening between Gordon? Yeah, Gordon. Aaron Gordon and what's other dude's name from the Bulls? They've been trying to trade his ass. My brain is just blacking out right now. Aaron Gordon, and who's the other dude? Yeah, and Levine. I would say he's more, I think Daylight is more like he's sneaky about his hops. You look at Zach LaVine, he don't look like he can jump from the free throw line. You look at Aaron Gordon, especially now, he don't look like he ever had hops. I think that's Daylight. Daylight is so like, if you came in during his trolling era, you have no idea how dangerous he is. When I watched that battle that he had against Rum Nitty, I had to revisit it from a different lens because I'm sorry, I told him too. I said I called cap on that second round. You ain't forget shit. I said I've known you for all these years. You ain't forget shit. I'm like, so what was the plan? I ain't gonna tell you what he said. That's up to him. But when you listen back to that first verse, I said, oh my God, how much did I miss? Go back to that first verse if you still got that video on demand from Rap Grid and listen back and listen to the Bible scripture that he has in there. It's a Bible scripture that alludes to aliens. He went so deep into the details and then found a way in a third verse to resurrect himself for the most phenomenal verse of that entire battle, in my opinion. Rum Nitty, for sure, went crazy in that second round. But that's what I'm saying is like, if I had to compare the slam dunk contest, there's a difference between the demeanor of what you see. And I feel like J. Cole is more so of a like, he's like a yeah, the most recent one, Rum Nitty, they just had one right now. They just had a battle recently. But this shit right here, he said J. Cole wouldn't stand a chance against Dot. We are holding them to a higher standard, which is warranted, but not against real artists that battle. I think if you take all the nonsense aside, Arrow, I do feel like he probably feels he'd give him a run for his money, just lyrically speaking. My thing is this. I was more excited to see what that would look like. First, I was more excited to see what that would look like as opposed to what we saw with Kendrick and Drake. But that wasn't what the war was about. It wasn't a war of Kendrick versus Drake lyrically. No, nigga, the moment that we know that you don't write your own lyrics, sit the fuck down. That's not what that was about. That was a battle for culture. That was a battle for culture. That was a battle from taking that shit off of you like T.I. did Lauren London. Give me that chain. He took that shit and then had a barbecue on top of his corpse. That was different. But good God, man, that's this right here. He never had a chance. That was never, like, to me, I think that was such a third or fourth thought in the mind of a Kendrick. Like, we know you ain't got shit for me. We know that you're not, this is an odd matchup. You ain't doing none of this shit. I think the tricky thing is the stranglehold that Drake had on pop culture and on all the media outlets that supported him, and how he had an overwhelmingly amount of biased media at the time that didn't even give Kendrick the opportunity. You know what? As we revisit this, we need to revisit some of these takes, because today, I think, was Academic's second tweet talking about second day and Kendrick hasn't replied.
Somebody gonna have to tell the truth, and I'm gonna tell
I guess he did that. I guess he did. I guess he eventually found the time to react, huh? Oh, shit. Oh, shit, son. I guess he figured that one out, didn't he? Oh, my gosh. Have you ever seen Cole rap in a battle or cypher? Like, seriously. BT cypher, maybe? Was he on a double XL? Did he skip that? What did Erica say? Erica be having some hell of a good take. What did Erica say? J. Cole is good. He's good. Skilled rapper, 100%, but he is not effing with Kendrick. He's kind of a bimbo, low-key, deep as a frisbee. Well, I didn't expect that one, but here we are. Here we are. Here we are. Well, let's let him finish.
You folks will only get the scope from a flight. How many verses of the year this year is Cole gonna write?
Boy, oh boy. Boy, oh boy. I wish he could have just did this. I wish he could have just did this. Because, like, there's been enough things going on out here where we've been all revisiting older content. If we could find our way back to Rick Ross's video, because shout out to JV from the video, shout out to my guy Jalopy. If we could somehow find our way back to a Rick Ross verse on Champagne Shots, or not Champagne Shots, Champagne, whatever he called that, the diss he had for Drake. If we could find our way back to that, we could find our way back to J. Cole on what he did there. He went crazy on this. But that's not what we got. That's not what we got. That's not what we got. Oh, man, DIYers, we're not done here. But those are champagne moments. That's what it's called. Yeah, those are my thoughts on that one. Let's get back to some thoughts from the DIYers. What do you think? Sheesh. DIYers, if you enjoyed this content, make sure that you hit the like button and maybe even consider subscribing. Come on, man. Stop being greedy. Peace.